Hey, what is poppin'? How we doing, Poompies? Welcome for Jordan. What's good? Hi, Captain Marvel Deku. Welcome for Jordan. Hello, Almonds. Welcome in. Welcome for Jordan. Ada Kemi. Welcome for Jordan. How you doing? Hello, Snek VOD. Welcome for Jordan. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, Poompies? If you can believe it, it's Friday once again. Man, rest in peace. How we doing, Poompies? What's good? Hey, look! It's the Christmas decorations I said I was gonna wear yesterday that I completely forgot about. How's it going? Yo! Real Squid! Welcome in! Welcome to Jordan! How's it going? Did that work? Did that... That should have worked, right? That went up one. That went up 5 points, right? Well then, somebody found the new channel point redeem. Doing your daily stuff in Nikkei. Was gonna enjoy some of the story because you couldn't do so before. I feel that. I keep going like, I really need to get the day. I really need to do more Nikkei story content so I can get more gems. And that way, so I can get more gems, and that way I can have enough gems to get a whole bunch of New Year's Denise when she drops. Because I know she's dropping. Is your fave bouncy snake? That's me. Yes, Sonic the Ace, thank you for the Snek Team Daily. Ada Kemi with the Coco Team Daily. Yeah, I figured I would give y'all more ways to score points for your team. Might as well. Once again, the best, absolute best way to score points for your team is to go to streamloots.com/GoodnightSnek. But for those who tune in all the time, might as well give you a little extra. Might as well give y'all a little extra, especially since you have so many channel points you're burning through. The Christmas ears are so cute. You like them? The little Christmas mittens on my head just chilling there? Nightgowns for the win! Well, I mean, Team Nightgowns has a way to go. They're only 20 points behind Team Pajamas. Y'all better get to it. Only 5 days. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 6 days left. If we're counting today, 6 days left to score points for your team of choice. Who's gonna take it? Hi, Morgan. Welcome to Jordan. How's it going? Have I played Armored Core? You are curious. I have not touched Armored Core at all. I never really got into Armored Core back on the PS2, and I just never had it to begin with. I'm interested in it, but I just not like, oh, I gotta play this immediately. Just sort of like, would be cool to play Armored Core one day. Maybe I'll pick it up for like dirt cheap eventually. Oh well. Hi, Uncle. Welcome for Jordan. Hi, Ghost. Welcome for Jordan. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing swell today. What are you biking at? What are you biking at there, Kemi? Or are you responding to the bark you heard in the background? They're just chiweenies. They're just tiny. It's just a tiny little puppy. It's a small fuzzy pug and a chiweenie. You got nothing to worry about. Ooh. Yes, Solas! Welcome to Jordan! What is poppin'? Good to see ya! Damn, wow. I didn't even say anything about the dailies. One of you just found it, and the rest of you went, oh shit! More ways to score points? More ways to score points? Wiggles fingers. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome to Jordan. How's it going? How big my chest. You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. It's plastered all over the place. Hell, it's in my Twitch bio, Jonathan. We have several videos answering that question. What is the dog doing? He's like going nuts right now. He's just like... He's making a mess of my bed, but whatever. It's fine. It's near bedtime. I guess I'll let him make a mess of my bed. I guess we'll let him get messy. Them channel points ain't gonna use himself. True enough. True enough. Real and true. This Christmas crack, parentheses, American candy from the 70s, is hypercaloric. Ooh, yeah, Christmas crack? I love that it's just called Christmas crack. I know, because you didn't even need to specify You didn't even need to specify that it was a candy. I know exactly what Christmas crack is. I've had it before. That shit's so good. But yeah, caloric as hell. But you know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I made a hot chocolate. And I poured some of my Bailey's coffee toffee in there. You'll recognize this music track. What's it from? Hi, Zafra. Welcome to joining. Well, the current one you're listening to right now is from No More Heroes. I don't know why that took me a minute. The current one you're listening to is from No More Heroes. The track that just played was from COD Zombies. Well, hi, welcome to joining. How's it going? Twitch needs you to specify because Twitch bad. Fair enough. God, Twitch, you just hate holiday spirit and fun. You know what? Nobody's giving Dan Clancy Christmas crack, and it shows. It shows. Dan Clancy is not on the receiving end of the Christmas crack, and it is shelling. You played No More Heroes so many times, you're surprised you didn't immediately pick up on that. You know what? To be fair, sometimes we just have those moments. Hell, my entire fucking stream brand and identity revolves around No More Heroes. My lore is No More Heroes. We've had No More Heroes on the playlist forever, and even it took me a minute to remember the name for a second. Sometimes we just have that. Sometimes we just kind of have the brain stutter and the brain fart like that. It happens. Oh boy, my favorite thing that I can't name or recall all of a sudden. Pretty base inspiration, frankly speaking. Thank you, thank you. Big fan of Grasshopper Manufacturer, Kill the Past, and specifically No More Heroes. Thank you, thank you. What's on the agenda today? Great question. On today's agenda, let's see. Start stream, do our daily games, welcome people for joining. Post nudes in the Discord, did that already. Get crunked and probably play video games, either on my own or with Cal. Cool. Sounds about right. Big same, love the work. I'm so fucking excited for Romeo's a Dead Man. The way I popped off like a Yakuza fan seeing the same assets being like, hey, wait a minute, I recognize those combat animations. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Oh my god. Reusing No More Heroes 3 combat, but on platforms that aren't the Nintendo Switch 1. So that way it'll actually run at a steadier frame rate. That's crazy. Hi, Slime Wizard. Welcome to joining. How's it going? Yeah, Passive Blob, welcome to joining. Good to see ya, good to see ya. Sounds pretty good, sounds pretty good. Super excited for Romeo's a Dead Man. It has that caramel, the chocolate, and a whole box of Takuti in it. Damn, holy shit, yeah, no wonder. No one's got so many calories, a whole box? I like when they include like pretzels or something a little salty on top. Just a little, like, salt to go with all that, like, sweetness and sugar. This one plate will bring you diabetes. Well, you don't have to have the plate on your own. Can't you see that I'm clearly dressed for the occasion? Hand them over. I got paws to spare. I got mittens to spare. POV, you're receiving head on the holiday. And this is what you see. Jokes I can only get away with because I'm a small streamer. Yo, Nikki Pool, welcome to joining. How's it going? Imagine if you get to fight the myth, the legend himself in that game. To be fair, there's a lot of myths and legends in Grasshopper Manufacturer's games. You gotta be more specific than that. If you mean Travis, that's a tricky one. Because I think Grasshopper and especially Suda really want to like move away from No More Heroes. Like they're done with it. They don't even own it. Technically, the IP belongs to is it Spike? No, it's not Spike Chunsoft. It's who the fuck published No More Heroes 3? I was gonna say Spike Chunsoft, but I went, no, it's a different publisher with an orange. Marvelous! There we go. Yeah, it's Marvelous. I went, no, hold on, who is it? They have an orange logo. No More Heroes belongs to Marvelous. Granted, Marvelous is super cool about it, and they're like, yeah, if Suda and his team ever want to come back and do more No More Heroes stuff, we'll approve it right away. You kidding me? We'll give them total free creative reins. We own it, but like, if they ever want to do more with it, we're totally open to it. But yeah, Travis and No More Heroes belongs to Marvelous. You were surprised they were able to get Capcom let them use Killer 7 stuff for Travis Strikes Again. I was also surprised by that. Do you think Capcom was surprised by that? Do you think Capcom went, wait, we own that? Wait, that's ours? That's crazy. Anyways, we're still gonna do nothing with it. Hi, Red. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. I'm having a swell day today. It's raining, but it's raining very lightly, so it's not that big of an issue. I was worried this morning that it would rain too hard for me to go live, but thankfully it's kind of calmed down later into the night, so we're just taking it easy. We're vibing, hanging out. It's a Friday night. There's always time for fun. Thank you for the follows. Much appreciated, and welcome for joining. Hi, Princess. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Can you imagine if Capcom finally got their off their ass and made Capcom Versus, and then included the Killer 7 in Capcom Versus? Is Salt its own flavor profile, or is it under the umbrella of savory? I think Salt is its own. I think when you think savory, you don't necessarily think salty. A lot of savory things are salty, but not everything that is salty is savory, you know? I think I personally count salty as something on its own. Yet again, you must remind that you cannot teleport food. So, it's about the message. It's about the message of I would ship you, streamer who I don't know where you live and you will never give me that information. I would give you Christmas crack. Or just crack. I wouldn't use it, but I would pawn it off to someone else. I would like the money, thank you. I would like drug money, much appreciated. That'd be cool, but you think Godhead fans would kill for that? Listen, there's a lot that Capcom owns that I think they just forget they own. That a lot of fans would kill for. Can't wait to get Capcom Versus, and it's nothing but Resident Evil, Street Fighter, 2 Darkstalkers characters, and 2 Mega Man characters. And like 1 Monster Hunter representative, weirdly enough. Salty is part of the umami flavor profile. No crack, just Christmas crack. Also, let's see, 1 Monty Monica pack coming right up, Solez. Team Big Shirts really needs you to pull some legendary cards. Let's see if the RNG is going to be nice and you can bring Team Big Shirts back from 3rd place. Truth be told, all it takes is 5 people with legendary cards on Team Big Shirts to play cards, and they've immediately caught up. You don't think of Salt being under savory. Yo, Queen, what's poppin'? Hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Shut up. Queen of Rodents. Is that my lovely friend, Queen of Rodents? She's so fucking funny. And, absolutely is a type C friend type where I can reveal some of my worst bits. And she will follow up with something even just as worse. But it's also real as fuck. If someone gives you crack, you suspect they're living under the land, under the sea, in the belly of AM. Belly of Am. Who created? Because our time was badly spent, and we must have known unconsciously that he could do it better. Ashura fans too. Every day, I'm waiting for them to re-release Ashura's Wrath. Listen, Ashura's Wrath would go crazy as a re-release for $30 nowadays. I'd buy Ashura's Wrath for $30 if it came with all the DLC. Cause who the fuck wants to you waste? You begging Capcom and Sega to remember they have like 12 IPs that people are still claiming for new entries, and they still continue to pretend they don't exist? Wait, we aren't getting another Phoenix Wright game? Are we? I haven't kept up with Phoenix Wright. Hey, Boo. Hey, Johnny. How you doing? You're out of Steam today, but you're here to say hi at least. Hi. We actually both have one of the worst bits shared mutually. True. You type C Ben because I see you. I see you, and I'm always happy to see you. Hi Harrison, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Hi Restless Sheep, welcome for joining. Happy holidays to you too. Was I stuttering or was my avatar glitching out? My avatar is probably glitching out because I got a cup of coffee. I got like a cup of hot chocolate next to me. And my tracking doesn't like it when I'm drinking and I look away. Tracking is not a big fan of that. Or when I turn my head to like look at my dogs to see what they're doing because they're acting wild. Tracking also does not like that. I understand that everyone really likes my motion and my movement, but I need y'all to understand this is just a fraction of my power. I am on a cheap $20 webcam. In case you don't know, Apple, in their infinite pieces of shittery, patented some really good face tracking technology that is only available on certain iPhones. And so if I had an iPhone 10 or newer, I would have access to that tracking technology, and my power as a streamer and the things that I could get done would grow exponentially. But every now and again, things like the tracking breaking just because I turn my head ever so slightly will show. There was this one game back on the PS1, you can't remember if he was a gecko or a snake dude. It was a horror movie game thing. Old Gem, if you remember the name. Was it a horror game, or was it a game that had like a horror level? Are you thinking of Gex? Are you thinking of Gex there, Harrison? You're still waiting for Sony to revive the Wild Arms RPG series. Does Sony own that? Is that actually a Sony published thing? You think modern audiences would be way more receptive to Ashura's Wrath? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. With the amount of hold W and watch a cutscene games that have come out, modern audiences would fucking love Ashura's Wrath. You want video game movies? You got Ashura's Wrath right there. Just re-release that with the DLC pre-packaged and it'll be so much more beloved. You can get it on Xbox. Well, I have an Xbox as well. I got a 360. I just don't want to buy the Ashura's Wrath DLC for my 360. I want it on a console that has more storage space than half a gigabyte. Wow, Des Breasty. Hi, Sedessa. What's poppin'? One Team Snack Pack coming right up, Morgan. Hi, Breasty. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Team Pajamas still in that lead, but only by 25 points. Hey gang, don't forget, I added a brand new channel point redeem today. You can now score 5 points every day with your team dailies. Type W friend, because you're always winning. Ah, you. I was going to ask you if you want to hang out, because it's a Friday stream, but you said that you're here just to chill, so I'll let you chill. I have to check my DMs, because I know Cal said they want to hang out. But also, it is Shark Week. Capcom are cowards like now. They're big weenies. You're so mad that Face ID is locked behind good-ass tracking. It sucks! It's like, okay, we know the name of the tech, and then I Google webcams that do it. I'm like, surely there's a webcam that has something close to it. And it's like, no, sorry. The only things I have that are iPhones, and it sucks major ass. To Gex, you say? God, he's so buff. You were gonna say you also thought of Gex. Well, there you go, YouTube Pumpy. I'm pretty sure the answer is Gex. Considering how little interaction Dispatch has and yet people still love it, you can see the point. You can see the point. Every now and then you see Ashura popping YouTube recommended somehow. Because the universe is recommending that you get into Ashura's Wrath. That shit's dope as hell. Only for iPhones and iPads that cost over $700. You know, technically, can't I go on eBay? eBay.com. How much is a used iPhone on eBay? 200 at like cheapest. I hate it here. Man, my actual everyday cell phone that I use was less than 200 bucks because I hate using mobile phones. Like, I actively really despise typing on a tiny ass little touch keyboard. So I bought a really cheap phone that does the bare minimum. I use it for literally like replying to DMs and phone calls. Come on, casual snack outfit. I mean, it is Friday. It's a casual day. Hi, Michael. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Thank you for helping you remember the name of Gex. Don't worry, I don't think my chat would ever allow anyone to forget about Gex.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Okay, hold on. Queen sent me a thing, and I have no idea how to show this off on screen, so I'm gonna watch this. What the fuck? Me to my dogs, TBH. Queen, what the fuck? It does go on discount frequently, so you'd put your good masher status to the test. Do you help? Oh, Asha's Wrath? The DLC always goes on sale whenever I'm like not in the mood to set up my Xbox. Every time I have money, but I'm not in the mood to like boot up my 360, because I have to buy a hard drive. I have to buy a hard drive for my 360, and those aren't expensive. Let's see. My Xbox, I think I'd even use a USB stick. Xbox 360 Slim hard drive. Yeah, it's like 20 bucks, but then I go, I don't want to spend that money. Do you know how many other things you can get for 20 bucks? Because then I'd have to buy a physical copy of Asura's Wrath, buy the DLC for Asura's Wrath, buy a hard drive to install the DLC for Asura's Wrath. I don't want to do that. Let's look at my wish list. I got 194 games on my wish list, and so many of them are under 20 bucks. The best way to play Asura's Wrath right now is unironically backwards compatible on Xbox One or Series X. Yeah, and that's like one of the only consoles I don't have. Hi, Pickable. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I love how, like, once a month, we are just kind of cursed to talk about Asura's Wrath. You wish you could play your Xbox 360 again, but it gets red ring. You don't want to risk it. Ooh, do you have the old fat one? Yeah. I thankfully have a Slim, and I've had the same Xbox 360 Slim since middle school. But, damn, that's good. But I'm just lazy and don't want to set it. I mean, it's set up. It's ready to go. It's plugged in. All I have to do is swap out the HDMI from the back of my PlayStation into my Xbox. But guess what? I'm lazy as shit and don't want to do it. Is older Xbox gear still cheaper, unlike the new shits over 1,000? You asked that. Does it seem like Microsoft wants to go bankrupt? Oh, you could totally. If you still have... If you have an Xbox One with backwards compatibility or an Xbox 360, you could totally get the Gears of War trilogy and find matches online for way cheaper than if you would just bought the Gears of War remaster for one and one only. Oh, hold on. So it looks like someone redeemed one. Arara. 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 Enjoy that. Congratulations to Team Big Shirts for that one. Team Monica packs like to give you the ara. And you're complaining? You're saying that's like a bad thing? I'm pretty sure most other poompies are on their knees thanking you for pulling the ara cards. You know, could always purchase more card packs, see if your luck changes. Maybe the aras are just kind of there for the free pack. If your Xbox One hadn't shit itself with the power supply, you'd probably still be rocking it. If the PS4 wasn't so fucking ass to load up the PlayStation Store, I would have probably still been rocking it. But it made me miserable using that fucking thing, so that I bought a PS5. And now I'm like, you know what? They can announce a PS6 and a PS7. I bought the 5 not for the new games coming out, but to future-proof against the next two consoles coming out. This shit's gonna last me till the PS7, I think. To buy the packs! Parentheses, I done it. True, could always give into the holiday season of giving and give some packs to people. You need them 100 points right now. Need them big points. Team Big Shirts is itching. Yeah, not to mention, boom, there's Team Pajamas about to break the 1,000 barrier. You itching to earn Big Shirts those points. Reminder, if Team Big Shirts wins, you also get Art of Monica in a very big button-up t-shirt. Might be thin, too. White woman boobies? Ugh. My dog is being so irritating. He keeps like, you guys are gonna hear the door open and close a lot. He keeps wanting to go in and out, in and out. Can't decide if he wants to stay indoors or if he wants to be outdoors. Hi, Dragon Queen. Welcome to Jordan. What is poppin'? Have you been swell? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Ears perk up. White woman boobies? White woman boobies. Potentially. Perchance. So it looks like, if, I mean, again, it's really close between Team Pajamas and Team Nightgowns. Part of me almost wants Team Nightgowns to win just to get a team to have a 3-month streak. But also, nah, come on, Team Pajamas, steal that streak. Team Coco already got 2 wins. Team Jammies, yay! You want to get either PS5 or PC so bad, you need to grind gacha games you have no investment in. Are you sure you need to grind gacha games? Are gacha games really what you need to be grinding in? Honestly, with the way PC parts are going right now, with the way PC parts are at the moment, PS5 might honestly be the cheaper option. You could find a pretty solid pre-built, but I wouldn't know who is and isn't good for pre-built at the moment. My PC was secondhand. I got my PC from someone who was already getting themselves another PC, and they sent me their old one. Apparently this one was pre-built by 𝐈𝐵OWER, but 𝐈𝐵OWER has a knack for sometimes to glue their cooling pumps to the motherboard, and that sucks. I got lucky and they wasn't glued, but the fact that they do it at all absolutely blows. Hi, for your eyes only. Looking for Jordan. How's it going? Hope you've been swell. Just curious, every time you see me, I'm always bouncing. How do I have so much energy? Well, simple. I'm a snake and I slither. The bouncing looks like this. This is bouncing. A lot more vertical and obvious. The slithering is just chilling. Vibing. Also, you know what? I wish I knew, because I'm always so tired during the day. I think my body just kind of got used to preserving any and all energy we have for stream. Because I don't know where the fuck I keep it. I'm usually tired as shit during the day. And I go, can I even stream today? And then I go live. I'm like, oh my god, hi. Hello, gang. How are we doing, gang? What's popping, gang? Powered by your attention. Succubus confirmed. Oh my god, now me and Sedessa can be matching. Yo, Dr. Dreads. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. What is poppin'? Good to see ya. PC company stop gluing shit together challenge. Impossible, apparently. You played For Honor and Warframe for years. You're pretty sure you have an addiction at this point. Does it have to be both of them? Can you at least pick one? For Honor and Warframe? That's just crack and blue flavored crack. You heard that Ace is actually going to start getting a piece of that PC part pie. Well, who knows? We will have to wait and see. But like I said, as it stands currently with the way PC parts are going, the PS5 might genuinely be the cheaper option. And I say that as someone who spent $700 to get their PS5. Thank you for the lesson. You need to know that. No problem. I think it is quite literally I've just Pavloved myself into making sure that I have energy for stream. Also, truth be told, I've been doing this shit for 5 years. I've been doing this since 2020. You just kind of build it up as you go along, you know? As you go, you just kind of build the stream skill, the ability to just keep that energy going. The energy is stored in the venom sacs. It activates when you slither. Exactly, when no one's watching, I don't really have a reason to slither. But you know what I do? But you know what else I have? I have a scrandle ready to go. Yeah, let's go! Sorry, I opened Discord and I saw that 𝐒𝐬 posted Christmas crack. Ooh, that's looking good. Look at the way that breaks apart. Looking good, looking good. Anyways. Let's get to it. Let's get Wordling. To Bob Cut model? You mean my old model, Snek 2.0? Snek 2.0 had a bob cut. I fucked with bob cuts heavy. You've only been following me for about a month now. But like... the last model had a bob cut. Bob cut model when? June. Or July 2020. That's when. Now that PlayStation's on top, they should bring back Bubsy. Well, compa, do I have news for you? Do I have news for you? Guess who's coming back? Why is the first screenshot Bubsy inflation? Well then, compa, wouldn't you like to know? Guess who's back? Would you look at that? Wishes do come true. Also, I have news for you. This game's actually pretty fun. I have news for you. This game's actually pretty fun. It's by the developers of Demon Turf. You were joking! Well, too bad. New Bubsy game coming out 2026. Bubsy 4D. What could possibly go wrong? Didn't they also re-release the Bubsy games? Yes, they did. The perfect collection. So, like, there you go. Merry Christmas, compa. Santa Claus heard you. Was like, huh? What? Bring back Bubsy? Snapped his fingers. Made it happen. Take care for your eyes only. Have a good one. Catch you around. You're jealous of the people who can say the letter R. Because you physically can't. Your username opens up with the R sound. 𝐒𝐬. Do you struggle with R? Do you have rhoticism? Or is it just like a generally kind of struggle with it? You got to buy it when you never did beat Bubsy 3D when you were a child. They apparently made some improvements to Bubsy 3D that makes it way more playable. Still not great, but it's playable. And that's a huge difference. That was you until recently. You also couldn't pronounce R's? Huh. It sounds more like an H instead of an R. 𝐒𝐬. Oh, I can, okay. Like a breathy R, I assume. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Interesting. Then it is just struggling with R as opposed to rhoticism. Or rhoticism. I forget the way to pronounce it. So fucked up that the condition that's like, oh yeah, you really, really struggle with like R's and those sorts of sounds, begins with an R. No one has more cruel... No one is a bigger fan of cruel irony than linguistics. Than linguist. Yo, shout out Currywurst! Hi, Crimson Soul, welcome for joining. How's it going? Yo, Shrimpu, welcome for joining. How's it going? Currywurst with fries for $7.35 or Jockey Whopper Burger. Oh my god, is this the first English meal that like looks like a proper actual food? Like those patties have heft to them. Those are some sizable patties. Look at the grilling on the bacon. Oh my god. They even use tasty looking buns. But also, yo, shout out to Currywurst. However, I think we know Scrandle players are terrified of weenies. That's just too much meat for sandwiches, though. Presentation-wise, it looks good. I think it's beating the Currywurst presentation-wise, even though, yeah, that is a lot. You're gonna have meat shits for a week after that. What do you mean $0? 3 burgers, 3 bacon, 3 sausage, 3 cheese. Wait, there's 3 patties? Is that a patty? Jesus Christ. It's fucked up they put it on a paper plate. The Currywurst? Yeah. Look at that shit. It's such a thin, weak paper plate too. This shit would spill over and get all over my lap. Dysphoria and introversion kept you silent. Ah, I see. Or it just sounds real garbled. Well, wait for you to accept that you need a lot of air movement. You were so quiet and afraid to make loud noises. Ah, I see. Yeah, the R sound is really rough. It's a real rough sound, so I get you. Same for dyslexia, which is hard to read if you're dyslexic, or lisp, which can't be said with the lisp. But your favorite is a fear of long words, which is a long-ass fucking word. That's literally what I was thinking of. Linguistics. People into linguistics love their cruel irony. To Arby's ass burger. Where's the pussy flaps? How's that an Arby's burger? There's no pussy flaps. Hi Ryan, welcome to Jordan. How's it going? You thought the currywurst was on a bald dude's head. Can you imagine me balancing a plate of currywurst and fries on Northern Lion's bald ass head? It's real neat being on the other side of this kind of thing. Neat is in being able to observe. Glad you're enjoying the observation. Anyways, I think the burger has more points. Oh wow, currywurst is doing a lot better than I thought. Still lost though. Chicken Cheetos with Tzatski sauce, chili sauce, or half a tiger loaf filled with pork stuffing and gravy. Is it fucked up that I want to try this? Setsiki, thank you. Is it fucked up that I want to try this? That's way too much gravy on top. That's fucked up. I think they should have mixed it in better, but like... This is just bolillo. This is just bolillo filled with pork. I've had something like this. But I think we're giving it to the Jito. Yeah, 83 to 66. You're good sipping on Jack and Coke, watching Warhammer stuff. Am I into Warhammer 40k at all? Not yet. When I get desperate for money, I'm gonna begin my Warhammer arc. Woe is me. I'm just a busty Latina serpent streaming Warhammer games on the internet, but I don't know what's going on. If only someone so well-versed who has enough money to purchase a bunch of miniatures would teach me how to play Warhammer through donation notifications through bits. Woe is me. If only they could explain to me the lore through bit donations and TTS. I'm just a lowly, busty Latina. Did I mention I'm not wearing a bra? Won't somebody explain the Warhammer lore to me? Oh, I would love to put the miniatures on my Throne wish list so you can buy them for me and get me into it, but Throne is just so buggy. I guess you'll just have to donate the money directly to me. I'll totally use it on Warhammer. I'll get into it eventually. We have Bolt Gun, I have Dark Tide, I have both Space Marine games. It's one of those things of I'll get into it one day. I have the games and I want to get into the games. But as it stands, I'm not rushing. If only someone would super chat me all the lore. $100 minimum. Your hands move so fast when I mentioned being braless because you connected a wireless headphone to your phone so quick. It's like, all right. That's right. We're watching a Snake stream. Time to plug that phone. Time to plug in those headphones. My inner goon. No, I can't. $200 super chat. So it all started when... So it all goes back to this. Hey, you're just lucky that nobody hit you with the 𝐒𝐳𝐬𝐧 card. Ugh. Posture check, who's shrimping? Because I certainly was. Fajita flatbread, beer not included. Well, that's fucked up. Why would you put it in the picture? Why is it included in the picture if it's not included in the meal? My chair's got this weird feeling where it feels like it's slanted one way. Like it's on a slope. I think my ass is too fat and I need a new chair. I think I've been sitting on one side too much. Listen, coward, listen at full volume. Are you not watching Snek streams at full volume on public transit as God intended? Coward. Anyways, fajita flatbread, that's looking really good. For $6 or half smoke. Hot dog with chili and onions for $7. You know, neither of these look bad. They're evenly priced. It just kind of depends what you're in the mood for, huh? Although... Does the fajita look small to y'all? Does the flatbread look small to y'all? I'm sorry, does it look average size to y'all? Does it look average size to you? Because if we're going off a price, $6 is a lot. $6 goes a long way in this economy. You're not a fan of onion. I, too, am not crazy about how much fucking onion they stuffed into that. If it was grilled onion or caramelized onion, I wouldn't even notice. But just raw onion, I'm not crazy about that. Yay, Scrandle! Hi, Stitches. Looking for joining. Yeah, we scranded it up.
Soles_1 summons a milk.
Average size flatbread, average size. Ooh, we got milky, huh? Nice. Did I accidentally move that? That's looking a little more forward. Here, let's bring that back. Look. There we go. Getting milky with it. If you're at work, you're chaotic enough that you'd hook your phone up to the intercom and let me have my way with it. Oh my, that's one way to phrase it, huh? Question, what is Streamloots? Streamloots is a third-party... Streamloots is a third-party website that runs off of Twitch and YouTube, so people watching on YouTube can also use Streamloots. You connect it to either your YouTube account or your Twitch account, and you can purchase card packs. That's basically like Twitch redeems, but fancier. And they support me. I'm a Streamloots partner, so it's a 90-10 revenue split. Insanely good deal for me as a streamer. Because on Twitch, all the revenue I earn is 50-50, right? Half of it goes to Twitch, half of it goes to me. Streamloots is a thing that I can set up. I can design cards that do all sorts of things. Y'all can buy those cards or gift them to each other. And support me alongside just having fun things to play with. I do this thing on Streamloots where every month we have a team battle, like a Splatfest. If you're in the Discord, you pick a team and you purchase card packs and score points for that team. There's team pajamas, team big shirts, team nightgowns. Every team basically has the same set of cards to play with, but they earn points. I'm explaining stream loots. And I also started doing a thing where whichever team has the most points at the end of the month will get their team captain drawn in the outfit that... So last month was nuns versus maids versus bunny suits. And Team Nun won. So, the Team Nun team captain was my CEO, 𝐒𝐞𝐤. So we got 𝐒𝐞𝐤 drawn in a nun outfit. Currently, it looks like Team Pajamas is in the lead, and I am the Team Pajama captain. So it's very possible to see me in pajamas. Of course, we also have my manager Monica as the team leader for Team Big Shirts. And if Team Big Shirts winds up coming out on top, then you'll get white woman in a big shirt. You'll get white woman boobies in a big shirt. But that's stream loots. Fun little thing to just support me and have like... It's just like a little toy that you can play with on stream. But I highly encourage, because I make them all myself. Will there be a chance to get a 𝐒𝐳𝐬 card? As in like a card to have me change it to it?
26 plays a 9 for 10 points to 𝐶𝐞𝐤 team.
It does indeed give me points. It does indeed give me money. No.
Annoying.
No. Okay, what did you mean then? Anyways, hope that answered your question though. You had a whole Domino's margarita pizza earlier. That's about it. Oh, that sounds good though. I'm still thinking about this margarita pizza I had when I was on vacation with Cal. Fuck, that shit was so good. Anyways, I'll give you to the flatbread. Damn, 1 by 7 points. A physical card of my model in the 𝐒𝐳𝐬 outfit. Like an actual card for you to physically hold? I could put something together. I wouldn't necessarily be able to print it and sell it. But I mean like, I could take a 3D render of me in my outfit. Make that like a little physical card. Put that up online as like a JPEG. Let you download it and print as a card. I could do that. That's what you thought Stream Loots was. No. This is Stream Loots.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
These videos that are playing on screen, that's Stream Loots. We also have cleavage critters. This is just if you want to put things between my boobs. It tells you exactly what you're gonna get. They're just little capsules to have fun with. Little cleavage critters that you can spawn in between my chest. Otherwise, play fun little cards. Here's what they all look like. It tells you the point value for the team that you're scoring it for. And there's tons of little things. Speaking of shirt, you wore the shirt you bought from my 𝐒𝐳𝐬 market to work. A no joke customer wearing your a Shy Lily shirt want to buy it off of you. Oh, damn! Well, shit! That's funny that you met another VTuber fan while wearing your VTuber shirt. Did you at least tell them where you got it from? Did you tell them they could have gone to 𝐒𝐳𝐬 market /collections /goodnight-snek to get their own shirt if they wanted it? Please tell me you told them where you got it. That's free marketing, baby! Anyways, yeah, here's all the cards. Princess wanted a pajama pack, so it's gonna be one of these. Let me sell them to you right away. Enjoy your card pack, Princess. Anyways, we got footlong sausage roll and cheeseburger. And to be honest, I am giving it to the sausage roll. Of course you did! You told her my name and the site. Kick ass. Well, hey, person who met Ryan Wearing a Shy Lily shirt. Welcome for joining. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm giving it to the foot-long sausage. So that's something.
Big titty.
True.
Stitches 26
Titty.
or 10 points for Team Coco.
There are big titties sitting behind the desk.
Butter chicken chips or cottage pie. You know, honestly, the cottage pie, I don't know what it's made of, but it doesn't look offensive. I'd try it. However, the butter chicken chips just look so much more tastier. I really wanted to use a gift card I got for Christmas to order some food today, but because of the rain, I was like, man, I don't want to be a dick and order food and make some poor driver drive out in the rain. Like, okay, if there are drivers out there doing it, they're already doing it regardless of if I make an order, but I don't want to contribute to that. Although Scrandle having tasty looking food today isn't helping, but it is what it is. Also, I need y'all to know, I poured 2 shots of my Bailey's into my hot chocolate. I have not tasted the alcohol at all. And this is concerning. I'm like 2/3 of the way through my hot chocolate. And it's got 2 shots of Bailey's in it. And I've not tasted the alcohol at all. Either the alcohol sunk to the bottom or it blended really well with the flavor. Which, like, funny enough, the hot chocolate was also a Christmas present. It was a Mario hot chocolate bomb. Although the only thing that made it Mario themed was that it had Mario on the cover. And that the wrapper was, had like Mario print all over it. Where it's like, it's just a chocolate ball with marshmallows in it. It's tasty. It's good. But I wish it had like a little tree or like a little toy or something to go with it. How am I supposed to know it's a Mario thing, huh? Just a memory of Mario. Just a memory of M, I guess. Have y'all seen that video going around online? The fucking AAA Mario?
Anxiety Princess wants you to stop talking for 30 seconds.
Go ahead, silence me! See what... That's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought. Yeah, that's right. You ain't gonna act up now, are ya? You know what I'm capable of. Try me again. Try me again. You're on your 4th Jack and Coke. Cheers! Cheers! Most likely what happened is the Bailey sank to the bottom. Well, I will let you know when I get to the bottom of it. Fuck you. I'll Quan Cena your ass once more. Anyways, sausage and mash included in the hospitality ticket or chicken tenders and chips. Shit. You know, normally I'd be like, oh yeah, the sausage ain't winning nothing. The sausage ain't winning nothing. But like... It's free. Free sausage.
What does it mean by this?
I think you should test your durability against a shotgun in your mouth. Anyways. Free sausage, free durability test. That sausage looks like poop. Everything becomes poop eventually. You just gotta deal with it. A coworker got you on making Baileys with powdered hot chocolate and warm milk and stirring it to make the drink with the optional splash of Jack Daniel's honey. It's amazing. That sounds good. Sausage. Free sausage or $9 chicken tenders. Like $9 and only get 3 tenders? Does that feel like a rip to y'all? Like the fries don't look terrible. They look pretty good. But like $9 versus free sausage and mashed potatoes? Jack Daniels honey! Oh, you thought Jack Daniels also made honey. Yeah, they just have like a bee farm as well. Some delicious honey because the bees are just like always in a good mood because they're like buzzed all the time. $9 and you usually get 4 tenders. It is a hefty bag of fries, quite hefty.
Plays sail through the tempest.
I'll send you down to Davy Jones'
You know, if I can be... What's the word I'm looking for? If I can be self-absorbed for a minute, this shirt at this angle, the way that I am right now at this angle, Jesus Christ, do I have a slutty waist. My little belly button poking out. I'm just kind of looking at the way my waist looks at this angle with my rack out and my ass behind me. My waist is looking hella slutty from this angle with this outfit. That's all. I just wanted to point that out. Type 1 if you agree that my waist is looking rather slutty today. Depending on where you are, ballpark food can always be a ripoff. It usually tends to be. Hello, Mast. Looks good. 1, 2. That wasn't an option! This one really does have me stumped. Too bad! Too late, I'm ignoring your message. I'm looking at all the ones that Stitches sent instead. I've lost so many times too.
Says the robot is here to ask if y'all have supported 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄 market yet.
True! Thank you for asking that, TTS robot. Have you supported me in the Woo market? Normally I would give it to the tenders, but man, free goes a long way. Free goes a really long way. Comfy Snek, what are my measurements? Pretty sure it's 47, 35, 45, I think, off the top of my head. I know my ass is fat, but it's also like 2 inches smaller in circumference to my chest. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome to Jordan. What's poppin'? How's it going? You know, I'm going for the tenders. They just look better. Knew it. Knew it. Free goes a long way, but free can only carry you so far. Free can only carry you so far. The Legend Burger. Or a can of Stella. Price doesn't include tip.
I'll snatch it in the blink of an eye.
$12 can of piss. Good
Stitches
lord.
26 plays the Great Thief for 10 points to 𝐶𝐞𝐤.
What a fucking ripoff. $12? You should probably get to know your measurements. It's fine. If you're like me, you'll forget them all the time. I only remember my bust measurement because we keep joking about it. I'm giving it to the Legend of Burger. A link between buns. Choripan Argentino. Argentinian chorizo sausage in a baguette with chimichurri and onions. For $5.05. Why 5 cents? You'll smuggle in your own pants at that price, honestly. Hi, Vala. Welcome to Jordan. What's poppin'? Lizard Cheeky, Lizard Cheeky, Lizard Cheeky. Or a double cheeseburger with what appears to be onions and cheese that hasn't melted all the way yet. Those are thin patties, but at least it's double. Is a bun toasted? The choripan looks toasted. The burger, not so much. Maybe a little on the edges, but not very much. Which would I rather have for merch first? A Dakimakura or a plushie? If I could skip straight to the plushie, I think I'd like the plushie. Realistically, I think people are more willing to get a plushie than they would a Daki. A Daki is great, but it's niche. Only so many people are brave enough to own a Daki. I think I'm gonna give it to the burger because the burger doesn't look offensive and it's $4. Whereas the choripan, I could see people not understanding how delicious chorizo is and being scared off. You know? You miss me turning into a fumo! That bread looks like sawdust on the choripan. The bread does look pretty dry. Hi Dora, welcome to joining. What's poppin'? How's it going? Chorizo's fucking delicious, but yeah, it's scaring the crackers. I'm giving it to the burger. Ooh, shit! 666, damn! That's what I get for doubting chorizo. Single-breasted chicken burger with cheese. Maybe the crackers are gonna be alright. Maybe the crackers are gonna be alright. Single-breasted chicken burger with cheese or loaded buttermilk chicken. For $9? I was gonna say, this doesn't even look that bad. This is fine. But this is a feast. And then I saw the price and I'm like, fuck you! Park Ranger Nixon, the chorizo is down with the devil! Why is it top cheese unmelted? I think they just slap the cheese on as soon as they take the patties off the grill. And I think that burger had just slapped the top cheese on. Barely. Okay, damn. You need to get a new charger. Yours doing the thing where it won't charge a specific angle. Fucking hate that. Praying it's a charger. I had to replace my last phone because it turns out it wasn't the charger that was broken. It was the phone's charging port. Hi, Mizukami. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Yeah, I'm going with the loaded buttermilk chicken. It's $3 more, but like, look at the value. Look at the value. This would be fine for like $6 maybe. Hell no. It's making me hungry. I know! Why is the scramble actually looking tasty today? Roast pork and cheese sandwich or Monster Burger. $7.50 or $6.50. With a beer. The beer does add a whole lot, even if I don't like beer. But that burger's got cum. Go where the cum leads you. We were so close. I should have gone with my heritage and voted the choripan. It was a close matchup too. 6%. It looked dry. I don't blame you, because it kind of did. It kind of did. I'm just surprised to see that I had Shadow's disappointed in me. Yeah, well, he could be disappointed while he sleeps on the couch. He ain't allowed in the room. He's gonna be looking at me like that. You were looking up and giggling at Burger Core earlier, funny enough. On to Power Scramble. We have Nico from Here Comes Nico. I need to play that game. That looks so fun. Yeah, of course. Poompies, if you don't know, Dalrat is another wonderful friend. Super cool streamer with a really kick-ass model. Despite scary appearances, Dalrat is an absolute sweetheart and just really comfortable vibes all around on stream. Go check him out, he's great. Here Comes Nico or Endgame Robin from Fire Emblem. I really want to play Here Comes Nico. Is that on sale? How much is it? It's always on my wish list, but I never pick it up. $10. Never fucking mind. Apparently it wasn't on my wish list. No wonder I never know when it goes on sale. It's just like a really cute 3D platformer. But can we wahoo, yippee, wahoo our way through this battle? That's the question, right? That's the question. Hi, Vampire Valkyrie. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. I'm gonna give it to the Magic Twink. 4A. Called it. Because I know Nico's got mobility, but I don't think Nico's much of a fighter. Vajramon from Lore, or Liar or Thief from Saint Seiya. Shit! We got a Saint Seiya character and a Digimon character. Usually, I'm like, oh dude, it's Digimon always. Digimon power scaling is absurd, but fuck! Damn! This could go either way. Vajramon lore. What does lore mean? Robin can survive that Tharja ass A-class. True. Damn. Again, I don't know a whole lot about either of these, but I do know that this is a good matchup. Mizu says Lyra. You're saying Lyra? Hey, Unreal Zulu. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? So I think it's a good idea to buy games on Steam right now since it's winter sale for when you get a GameCube. Nah. Steam sales happen all the time. You don't need to do that now. Like, I get being like, oh, I want to have a bunch of games ready for when I get a GameCube. But also, you need to keep in mind that getting a GameCube is going to be a real pain in the ass when it drops. Who knows if you get lucky enough to actually secure one. I think when you get one, just wait. There'll probably be like a launch sale. You just want the VR setup. I also want the Steam frame. I think I'm gonna be way more interested in doing VR shit again once I get a Steam frame. It's gonna be like the Steam Deck when it dropped. Yeah, huge pain in the ass to get a hold of. If you get it, cool, congrats. But like, Steam sales happen all the time. And there's plenty of free games that you can get as well. Or dirt cheap games. So I say, nah. Wait till you actually get a hold of one and then decide what you want to play on it. Alright. Mizu says Lyra, so we're going Lyra. Oh my god, they're still climbing. Fuck! Digimon 1C. The player. Freelance Infantry Strike Team. Fist! What the fuck is Fist? Beatrix, a witch's ball. That looks like a Disney Channel show. Found it. Fist, Forge in Shadow. Wait, no. This isn't the right Fist game. This is a different Fist game. What the fuck? Freelance Infantry Strike Team. To 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐿 reference? Ooh, In that case, if it's an 𝐒𝐴𝐿 reference, we have to give it to Beatrix from A Witch's Ball. Witch's Ball? Beatrice Balls? Confirmed? Sniffer? Ah, come on! 10A to 9C. Alright, actually, Beatrix lost anyways. Gem Knight Sapphire from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the Winnower from Destiny. Destiny players in the chat! Are you still alive? Are you out there? Can you hear me, God? Can you resurrect Destiny players for 1 day so they can give you an answer and let me know if the win nowhere is powerful? William was poppin'. You love my top. Thanks, I love Cal too. Oh, wait, you meant my shirt. Thanks, I'm a big fan of low-cut black tank tops. It's so plush, it's so soft. I'm John Destiny. I'm gonna give it to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Silver Surfer. Damn, this shit's still scaling. What the fuck? How are you gonna be so goddamn powerful and not even have an image on the fandom wiki? Get out of here. Frodo Baggins. More like Brodo. I'm on Twitch, can't say the rest of it. Shinomura single cell from the Monsterverse versus some short little gay guy. I'm gonna give it to the cool monster. Oh, come on! How? Your design is so sick! Look at the coloring! What the fuck? How are you that weak? Lame. Shion Yozakura pre-time skip from Mission Yozakura Family, or Noctis from Punishing Grey Raven. What the fuck is Punishing Grey Raven about? The hairy feet are a stat boost. Guess so. The winnower hasn't been revealed yet. Oh, okay. You stopped playing Destiny a long time ago. Tons love Frodo, though. I don't care how beloved Frodo is. He doesn't seem all that powerful. Plot armor, I guess so. Hi, dear. Welcome for joining. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Girl in a big shirt with a bob cut and no bra. Or big bar of man boobs squished in armor. Mission Yozakura Family tells me that there's combat in this series. But this character seems more built for combat. And even if this character is strong, this is pre-time skip. I kinda wanna give it to this guy. I don't know what Punishing Grey Raven's about, but he shares a name with that emo Final Fantasy boy, and I know that doesn't narrow it down, but you know what? Ooh, good call! What the fuck is this? Boinger. Or Gamera from Gamera. Is that just a flat Godzilla? This is just Godzilla Roadkill. Why he's so flat? It's Flat Fuck Friday! Give it up for another Flat Fuck! Man, Dante and Virgil in the collab. Punishing Grey Raven is about waifus. Flatzilla! Okay, but what the fuck is this thing? I hate this. I hate this. I want to know where it's from so I can play it. Please be a horror property. Gamera's a rocket todo. Toto house. This thing is terrifying, but I'm gonna give it to kaiju. Potential kaiju. Called it! Okay, what the fuck is Boinger? You won't offend me like that. The master has accustomed me, and your insults do not affect me. Is a boss on the video game Dross Adventure 2. What the hell's Dross Adventure 2? What the fuck is any of this? Is this a video game on a YouTuber I don't know about? Because it gives YouTuber vibes. Huh. Well then. Once again, absolutely hate your look. This feels like lost media. Honestly. On to the next match. Arima Tsuchimakuto from Sosei no Onmyoji or General Blue from Dragon Ball. You need just some guy. But fuck, God, even just some guy in Dragon Ball is pretty strong. Like the problematic smut artist? Dross is problematic? This is news to me. Did I miss something on Dross? I thought they just drew twinks. No joke, the limbs retract and turn to rocket exhaust and he spins to fucking fly. Huh. Good thing I picked the funny rocket turtle. Hi, Faustino. Look at me joining. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can finally catch a stream. I'm gonna go with this one here. Good fucking call on me. Shy-Ren from Undertale or Scientist from Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Okay, are we counting the triple barrel? Welcome for joining. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Are we counting the triple barrel? Because I'm pretty sure if Shy-Ren can get smoked by a kid wielding a spatula, I'm positive. I'm positive that a zombie with a triple barrel might just do Shy-Ren in. 6B, called it. John Smiley. Is his name really John Smiley? From the Expendables. Or Mr. Nuts. Octopus from Mr. Nuts. Did I get anything interesting other than bottle of schmalcohol for Christmas? I think the bottle of schmalcohol is the most interesting thing I got. Because it's like, you know, coffee schmalcohol. I got a giant box of Sour Patch Kids. I got a Slutty Miku t-shirt. I got a Hungry Hungry Caterpillar t-shirt. I got a gift card. I got some shoes. That's about it. I'm giving it to the octopus, because this is just a white guy with a gun, I think. But, like, this octopus is nuts. Called it. Okay. I have been drinking from the spiked hot chocolate. Let's see if I can solve a murder. Shoe, singular? Yeah, just one. They said they'll give me the other shoe next year. Sister Lapis, Admiral Navy. Babyface Blue, Judge Pine, Brother Brownstone. Weapons, a first place trophy, a poison cocktail, a sack full of golf balls, balls, a bottle of wine, Myrtle, Volume 3. Gotta bounce, take care Solez, have a good one. The Caddy Shack, the pool, the dining hall, the men's lounge. Deductive Logico was enjoying his vacation at the expensive country club when, well, what do you think happened? The greenskeeper was killed. Each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was a murderer today. Logico consulted his notebook and read everything he knew for sure. Brown hair was found at the pool. Let's see what we know about everyone. Incredibly pious, she travels the world doing God's work, but on his dime too. One of her habits is cashmere, and the other is spending. Welcome for joining. Thanks for the follow. 5'2", right-handed, brown eyes, brown hair, Cancer. Oh shit, she's just like me for real, for real. I'm right-handed. I got brown hair. I'm a Cancer. But I'm 5'8". Admiral Navy. Firstborn son of an Admiral Navy who himself was the son of Admiral Navy. He always smells faintly of the sea. Right-handed, blue eyes, brown hair, Cancer. So currently, Lapis and Navy could have been at the pool. Babyface Blue. This is absolutely one fully grown man and not two kids in a trench coat. They can do adult things like see R-rated movies, buy beer, and stay out way past bedtime. 7'8". Right. Oh my god, I'm hoping it's a totally adult guy and not two kids in a trench coat who's the murderer today. I'm taller than you. Damn, Shotty, you short. Yo, Tail World, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How's it going? "7'8", right-handed, blue eyes, blonde hair, Gemini. Judge Pine. Master of the courtroom and possessed of firm belief of justice as decided by her and her alone. 5'6", right-handed, brown eyes, black hair, Taurus. Brother Brownstone. A monk who has dedicated his life to the church, specifically to making money for it. 5'4", left-handed, brown eyes, brown hair, Capricorn. So, Sister Lapis, Admiral Navy, and Brother Brownstone all could have been at the pool. Because they all have brown hair. Okay. A messenger from the faith of the consecrated face gave Logico a note that read, A faten selam for adkvo wasa. Okay. Maybe I'm not reading this. Decode. No matter how much you try, the Detective Club decoder ring can't crack this code. It seems like the letters all scrambled. Maybe rearrange them? Okay, let me get out my notepad. So this is fun. They really got me decoding shit. Okay, I wonder... F-A-I-T-N. Man, I should have maybe opened up with Myrtle instead. I finished my hot chocolate. We doing detective work? Yeah, we doing detective work. Oh, a faint smell of vodka was something behind some... A faint smell of vodka was blank behind some blank old tools. Damn. That word is so long, though. This one right here. A faint smell of vodka was discovered? Would that be discovered? Discovered. I think so. Faint smell of vodka was discovered behind some rusty old tools. I'm so smart. Vodka, huh? Who likes to drink? He smells like the sea. Not vodka, the sea. I am not playing Minesweeper. You know, Babyface Blue could be drinking. They're allowed to buy beer.
Stitches 26 gets to pet the snake.
So what are our locations? Thank you. Hey, you're good. Your paw's kind of cutting right through my mittens. Vodka. Uma musume? Yes, totally. Caddyshack, pool, dining hall, men's lounge, tennis court. So maybe Babyface was at the Caddyshack? Potentially. The shortest suspect had a weapon of paper. So who's short? 5'2", 5'9", 7'8", 5'6", 5'4". Sister Lapis is the shorter. And our weapons are first place trophy, poison cocktail, sack full of golf balls, bottle of wine, and Myrtle Volume 3. So that is Sister Lapis. Definitely had the Myrtle Volume 3. Poopy, who's only ever seen Il Musume, hearing about vodka for the second time in their life. Femina asks, why do these green teaser games before the main game of the night? Well, I mean, to be fair, it's Friday, and Friday I don't really have a plan. I just kind of roll with it. Why do the brain teaser games and the daily games? Why not? It's just that simple. Just, why not? I thought it was fun. Just something to yap about and talk about before we get into the game. Because I know sometimes getting into the game, I tend to lock in. Or some pooms be like, I'm not really in the mood for the game. Stitches with a Cocoa Daily. Either Judge Pine was beside Annette or Brother Brownstone brought Myrtle Volume 3, but not both. Well, Brother Brownstone definitely didn't bring Myrtle Volume 3, so Judge Pine was beside Annette. Which means they have all types of quartz here, clay, grass, and even the other kind. And look at the net. Well, the most luxurious of twines is used. So that means Judge Pine was definitely
10 points to 𝐾𝐞𝐧.
at the tennis court. Judge Pine definitely at the tennis court. Got it. Which means Judge Pine was not at the pool. Traces of a weapon made of alcohol were found at the pool. So that would mean that the weapon, a bottle of wine. Ooh, wait a minute. Cocktail or a bottle of wine. Shit. So either of these could have been brought by Judge Pine. Okay. The fingerprint was found in the caddy shack. This is the fingerprint that 𝐒𝐧𝐿ogico discovered. He then compared it to the recorded fingerprints of each suspect. This looks like Brother Brownstone. Brother Brownstone was at the caddy shack then. Fingerprint was found in the caddy shack. So that means the baby. That means Babyface Blue was not at the caddy shack. Got it. Oh, wait a minute. If the faint smell of alcohol was found at the pool, then what that means is that one of these weapons was at the pool. Got it. Do we know who's at the pool? No, we have two suspects who could be at the pool. No, we have one suspect who could have been at the pool. Where do we get that information from? Brown hair was found at the pool. So does that mean Navy was at the pool? Admiral Navy was at the pool. Because Admiral Navy is the only brown-haired individual who we don't know where he was at yet. Okay. A metal detector gave a positive reading on the tennis courts. So something made of metal was found on the tennis courts. First place trophy potentially at the tennis court? Hi Grimwolf, welcome to Jordan, what's poppin'? Oh yeah, this is the song where you're supposed to be sad, not anymore! Can you suggest Papa's for the game if it's not decided? What's Papa's? Papa's Pizzeria? Papa's Freezeria? Those Papa games? I'll be honest, Chief, I was probably going to boot up Black Ops 7 endgame mode. Unless Cal wants to play something because they said they want to hang out. But they might have fallen asleep. So hi Grimwolf, welcome to Jordan, how's it going? A paper detective gave a positive reading in the dining hall. Well, geez! I didn't know we had paper detectors. Paper detector was found. Positive reading in the dining hall. Okay. So that would mean that Sister Lapis was in the dining hall. Got it. The greenskeeper's body was found beside a glass of bourbon. Okay, so let's go over this one more time. I'll point one of the weapons. 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 could swear on his eyebrows that someone could be poisoned with something like this. It can be identified by a faint smell of vodka left behind. Detective 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 examines the weapon. 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 could imagine someone getting bashed and beaten with something like this. For evidence of this, look for a wine stain left behind. Visit Techtopia, study the marrow, join Spy, and much more in this climactic final installment of the first Myrtle trilogy, which is known as Even More Killer Puzzles in the UK. Pre-order today. First place trophy. One of the weapons the suspect brought. 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 has seen people bashed and beaten with something like this. For evidence of this, look for the bright reflection of its actual gold left behind. What about locations? Do we have bourbon anywhere? Filled with rusty old tools, it's the perfect place for a cat to hide their drugs, or a body. The pool, a diving board hangs over a deep, deep end where many have met theirs. The dining hall, the finest and whitest tablecloths covered by the most expensive silverware. The men's lounge, smelling like bourbon and body odor. The men's lounge used to have a rule that women weren't allowed. Now it's mostly just that women don't want to be there, partially on account of the smell. Okay, so what was it? The greenskeeper's body was found beside a glass of bourbon. So the greenskeeper was found in the men's lounge. Oops, marked that off incorrectly. Hi Draco, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Hi Tony, welcome for joining. How's it going? Is this 𝐶𝐤? This is Myrtle. Close to 𝐶𝐤, but not quite. Yo, Deku, what's poppin'? How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Welcome, welcome. Wow, these dailies really was a good idea. Really push a lot of teams over their point limits, huh? Damn, look at that. Team Pajama sitting at 1,015 points. Team Big Shirts at 460 points. And Team Nightgowns at 995 points. Also really close to 1,000. I'll shush you. Thank you. But yes, people have told me they like my voice. I don't know what they're hearing, but I'm glad y'all like it.
Stitches26 has called forth a Poomfy pile for Coco team.
Aw, come on, I'm drinking water. Let me enjoy my water. Ta! Hi, Poomfies. I see a lot of you enjoyed it this hour. Jesus, ow. I was sending my tits in 2 different directions. This fingerprint was found in the caddy shack. Brother Brownstone is in the caddy shack. The shortest suspect had a weapon made of paper. Judge Pine was at the tennis court. This means that the baby was at the men's lounge. Cool. You got a nice alpaca wool poncho. Ooh, that'll keep you warm. You wouldn't be surprised if Cal fell asleep. They're probably asleep. They're probably knocked out. Most likely. Poor thing. Poor thing had a busy day at work today. What'd you miss? Just got home from work? Not much. We're just hanging out, doing our daily games. I made a hot chocolate, spiked it with some Baileys. Finished that hot chocolate, feeling the effects now. We'll probably make more. It's like 1 degree Celsius right now. You have the window cracked. You're cold maxing, so you get extra comfy when you lay down. Wait, these are daily brain teasers? Hi, Anise. Welcome to Jordan. What's poppin'? How was the shower, Stinky? Are you unstinkified? Yeah, we started 2 new daily games yesterday. Myrtle, which is a murder mystery, and Clues by Sam. A brown hair was found by the pool. Messenger says a faint smell of vodka was described behind some old tools. Who smelled like vodka? Oh, the cocktail! Caddyshack. Okay, that means whoever... Okay, yeah, there we go. Whoever has the cocktail, because a cocktail is made using vodka. The faint smell of vodka was behind some old tools. Whoever brought the vodka is at the Caddyshack. Got it. Judge Pine was beside the net at the tennis court, or Brother Brownson brought Myrtle. So, Judge Pine is at the tennis court. Got it. Traces of a weapon made of alcohol were found at the pool. So, whoever was at the pool... Oh, well, if a poison cocktail was at the Caddyshack, that means the wine was at the pool. And who brought wine? Well, who's at the pool? The Navy guy's at the pool. Who's at the Caddyshack? That would be... Is that Sister Lapis? Who's at the Caddyshack? That is Brother Brownstone. So Brother Brownstone brought the cocktail. Why is cocktail called cocktail, you wonder? Great question. Surely this has something to do with Uma Musume. When I look at vodka's tail and I cock. Boom. Bingo. Got him. Hey, Almond, single the Team Coco Daily. Not the Caddyshack that Rodney Dangerfield. An actual Caddyshack. I can't help but feel like I fucked up some clues somewhere. Metal detector gave a positive reading on the tennis courts, and the metal detector was the trophy. Who's at the tennis courts? That would be... Judge Pine.
What is wrong with
Why
you?
do I have this question mark on the wine by Judge Pine? I'm gonna trash this. We're gonna try this over. Brown hair was found at the pool. And 3 people have brown hair. That is Sister Lapis, Admiral Navy, and Babyface, and no. And Brother Brownstone. So, pool, maybe. Got it. Hey, what's poppin'? So just riding a cage. How's it going? Hope you doing swell. Lookin'. We got there eventually. Listen, alright? It's Mad Libs. Fill your own bit up. Make your own bit. The shortest suspect had a weapon made of paper, and the shortest is Judge Pine? No. Sister Lapis. So Sister Lapis definitely has the book. Okay. A faint smell of vodka was discovered behind some rusty old tools. So, poison cocktail is at the Caddyshack. Judge Pine was beside a net. So that means Judge Pine is at the tennis courts. Traces of a weapon made of alcohol were found at the pool. Because the cocktail was made of vodka, and that's the Caddyshack, that means the wine is at the pool. Got it. This fingerprint was found in the Caddyshack, and that fingerprint belongs to Brother Brownstone. So Brother Brownstone is at the Caddyshack. Which means he's definitely not at the pool. He's not the person with brown hair at the pool. A metal detector gave you positive reading in the tennis courts. That means there's definitely a trophy in the tennis courts. And whoever's at the tennis courts brought the trophy. Which means Sister Pine is at the tennis courts. Got it. A paper detector gave a positive reading of the dining hall. That means Sister Lapis is at the dining hall for sure. Which means she's not at the pool. Which means the only person at the pool is Admiral Navy. And I believe that means Admiral Navy brought the wine. Cool. The greenskeeper's body was found beside a glass of bourbon. And that glass of bourbon is located in the men's lounge. And the only person not accounted for in the men's lounge... Well, actually, Sister Lapis in the men's lounge. What are you doing in the men's lounge? Did I mean to mark that off? Oh, no, I didn't. I marked this incorrectly. Dining hall. There we go. It means the only person in the men's lounge is Babyface Blue. And the only weapon unaccounted for in the men's lounge is a sack full of golf balls. Which means Babyface Blue brought the sack full of golf balls. And this means Brother Brownstone brought the cocktail. Because the cocktail is at the Caddy Shack. And Brother Brownstone is at the Caddy Shack. Cool. Okay, we have all the information of who brought what and who was where. So this means that the greenskeeper body was found by a glass of bourbon. This means that the greenskeeper was killed in the men's lounge. The only person in the men's lounge was Babyface Blue. Babyface Blue did it with a sack of golf balls. Hell yeah, I knew it was the kids. Sack full of golf balls, men's lounge. Make your accusation. Resolution. It was Babyface Blue with a sack full of golf balls in the men's lounge, Detective 𝐒𝐳𝐿𝐺𝐵𝐄 declared. Was he right? Hell yeah! While Babyface Blue protested their innocence, they could not withstand the breathtakingly logical arguments our detective presented. They admitted they were caught. Wait until our mom hears about this, they muttered. Detective 𝐒𝐳𝐿𝐺𝐵𝐄 watched them be led away, knowing it was the last he would see of them. And that concludes. But what about the unfortunate demise of the greenskeeper? We solved today's murder in 102 minutes! Oops. I kind of had the tab open for a long time. I solved it much faster than that. We just had the tab open for a while. Oops. Speedrunner's pace. Speedrunner's pace. This is just Clue with different characters, locations, and weapons. Yep, it's a new Clue game every day. Oops. To actually answer the question, cocktails don't have a set origin, but one of the origins is attributed to cocktail horses, while it is also attributed to French egg cups. Huh. Neat. Detective on the case. That's me, baby. You know what? Now that we solved that murder, cheers! I'm pouring another shot Bailey's. Cheers! There we go. Ah! Definitely tasted Bailey's part. Oh, but now I'm getting the caramel part. Thank you, 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐄. I'm having a fantastic Pride Month. God, that's so good. Cheers! I'd probably do an entire stream of only dailies. I could, because we could just go straight to Doldol. I don't want to. Doldol scares me. The next dull to play is Nerdle. Play Nerdle. No. Classic Nerdle. Find the hidden... See, look! How am I supposed to fucking play this? Find the hidden calculation in 6 tries. See what I mean? Like, we could do an entire stream of just random-ass daily games. If you go to Doldol, it'll take you to 5 different dailies. I don't want to do that. Let's do 6, 7. What? Plus 6, 9 equals. I don't want to do this one. Do I look like I want to do math? Hell no. Get me out of here. Hi, NPC. Welcome to joining. How's it going? You told me to make your own bit. I told you to make your own bit, so you did. It's in the community art channel. Oh no. Why does it scare me? Oh, shut up. Nice Twitch bit. One singular Twitch bit. Good job. 6, 7. I'm such a fat fucking chud. Okay. Time for Clues by Sam. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents. Wait, what was today's difficulty? It's tricky again. We had tricky yesterday. That's fucked up. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1 are in a corner. So there's 3 innocents. Aaron is in a corner. There are no innocents in between Cheryl and Wanda who neighbor Gabe. Cheryl, Wanda, where's Gabe? Gabe. There are no innocents in between Cheryl and Wanda who neighbor Gabe. So that means Isaac is a criminal and Noah is a criminal. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. Steve has 1 innocent neighbor. Everyone else is a criminal. This means that Uma... Oh my god, horse? Horse cop is a criminal. There are more criminal guards than criminal teachers. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1 are in a corner. I think we're done with that clue. There are more criminal guards than criminal teachers. 1 guard. Any teachers? Coder, guard, singer, teacher, coder, singer. 2 guards. So I found 2 guards and 2 teachers. One of these teachers is innocent, which means both guards are criminals. Only one of the 2 innocents neighboring rows. Only one of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Musume. So only one of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Which means Vera. Vera is innocent. Vera can't let... Well... Wait, did I get that wrong? Only one of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right. Oh, okay, could anyone be the right? Only one of 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Well, shit, what does that mean? What did I miss? Yeah, I'm too damn hot to do math. That's where your dick-ass time zone comes in clutch. You're done with work by the time stream starts. Pop off! Yeah, despite us technically we should be on the same time zone, because you don't do daylight savings. We're on different time zones, and it's stupid. Your shifts are random. You can work as early as 7 a.m. and as late as 1:30. Today was a 1:30 closing shift. You have an office job, but ain't so bad outside the schedule. Yo, thanks to Team Snek Daily. You re-chipped a tooth? How? I just poured myself a shot of Bailey's when a tall set of antlers walked in. The noir disnective. You can't wait for Slugdull, maybe even Crackdull. Well, now I have to see if Slugdull's a thing. There's Sludge. We could read Sludge. There's no such thing as Slugdull, though. What about Crackdull? There's Crackle, which we can use to watch free movies online. But I don't think that's what you were looking for. Do you think we're still off by an hour because we're 2 hours difference right now? It's about to be 9 p.m. for me. It's currently 8:49, if that helps. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1 are in a corner. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows to the right of Uma. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows. Oh, that means Xena has to be a criminal. Only 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. Only 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column 3. Oh, that means Cheryl is innocent and Barb is a criminal. We're only getting started. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Which one is Rose? Where's Rose? Okay, 2 of these on the edge are innocent. So Peter is innocent. No, okay. Well, fuck me. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbors. But like, oh, that means it could be Peter, Vera, or Karen. Does that mean Vera's innocent? No. This is the most I've gotten it wrong so far. It's almost 11 p.m. for you. God damn. You got a meter of lollipops and literally have the first one chomped on, did it. Also fucked up your left index nail, so you have to fix them all. Jesus Christ, Sonic, look after yourself. Crackdull being a pirating site is truer to the spirit of crack than anything else could be. Well, it was Crackle, not Crackdull, but you know what? Yeah, close enough. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Well, should I not know that Vera is innocent? Because it says exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. That could be Vera or Wanda. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Still Vera or Wanda. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. So only 1 of those could be innocent. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Okay. There are more criminal guards than criminal teachers. That doesn't mean anything to me because we're done with guards. And teachers. Hey, wait a minute! There's 3 teachers! Are there 3 guards, or...? Nope, singer, judge, farmer, cop, judge, cook, singer, coder. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbors. Okay, so once again, 1 of these 4 is innocent. Only 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. Oh, wait, that means Steve. Wait, no. Never mind. Never mind, I already got the information out of that. Only 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. Cheryl is the only innocent in column C neighboring Isaac. No one else in column C is neighboring Isaac. There are 3 innocents neighboring Isaac. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. There are no innocents in between Cheryl and Wanda who neighbor Gabe. There are no innocents in between Cheryl and Wanda who neighbor Gabe. Yeah, that marks those 2. So I don't really need that anymore. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1 are in a corner. Don't need that information anymore. Mama didn't raise no spitter. Real shit. Real shit. You're so fucking real for that. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Man. I clearly am missing something. Exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. That could be Wanda or Vera. Definitely not Xena, though. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring Rose is to the right of Uma. Well, great job, buddy! Uma's on the far left corner. Everyone else. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring Rose. Oh, there's only 2 innocents neighboring Rose. Well, what does that tell me? Oh, wait, that tells me that Laura can't be it. Laura is a criminal, but she can't figure out the next one. Fuck you, Laura. Does that mean Steve is also a criminal? Yes. Now this is the tough part. Fuck off, Steve. Give me some actual hints, you bitches. Oh, they're so irritating. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so I was able to deduct that Laura and Steve are criminals, but these bitches didn't give me any useful clues. God, I hate them. You gotta be kidding me. I bet you can't figure out the next one. Yeah, no shit, bitch. Of course I can't. You didn't tell me anything useful. Exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. Still between Vera and Wanda. There are no innocents in between Cheryl and Wanda who neighbor Gabe. We're done with that. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents are Rose's neighbor, and they're on the edge. Once again, 4 of Rose's 8 neighbors are on the edge. So that still don't tell me much. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals, but we still don't know which one exactly is a criminal. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Once again, that just tells me it's between these 2. How many innocents? Exactly 2 innocents. Okay. So it's 50-50 on all of this. All of Rose's neighbors are 50-50, but there's no specific one. Yo, Matt, thank you very kindly for the Prime Gaming. Much appreciated. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your increased channel points, and all the funny emotes. Thank you, thank you. Worst part about the whole thing is the weird cold pain, not pain. Oh, that's funky. Get your Duolingo done, gamer! Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1 are in a corner. So we're done with that. Row 1 is completed. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. Still doesn't tell me anything. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. Still don't tell me shit. This is just the same information again and again and again. It's like, it could be Vera or Wanda. What does this one tell me? It could be Vera or Wanda. What does this one tell me? It could be Vera or Wanda. Like, yes, all of them are to the right of Uma. 3 of these are criminals. That means 50-50. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are neighboring rows. But there's 6 innocents on the edge. Does that not mean Rose or Gabe could be innocent? Because we got 3 of them on the edge here, right? So let's see, 3, 4, 5. Well, that only says that 6 innocents are on the edges. Man! Hi, Nacho Reaper. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How's it going? Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Oh, wait a minute. If that means row 5 is the only one with 3 criminals, go fuck you! What do you mean I don't know that Ollie is innocent? Ugh. That means whoa, wait a minute. You know what? Actually, Frank is innocent. What the fuck do you mean? Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Shit. That doesn't necessarily guarantee. This means that Frank and Gabe could be. Everyone in this row could be, criminals. God damn it. Might want to use corner mics for this. It's tricky. I'm gonna be honest, I don't visualize things the same way. The visualization is just kind of cluttered in my eyes. All I know is that these are 50-50 and these are 50-50. Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. So there's definitely 3 criminals and 1 innocent here. This one could be 3 innocents or all criminals. Exactly 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbor. Exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 1. We're done with row 1, so I don't need that information. Row 5 is the only row with 3 criminals. Only 1 of the 2 innocents neighboring rows is to the right of Uma. There's only 2 innocents neighboring rows, and 1 of them is next to Uma. Once again, 50-50, 50-50. Exactly 1 innocent in row 5 is neighboring Steve. Still 50-50, because they're both neighboring Steve. Only 1 of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. One, 2. So Gabe and Ollie also. 1 of 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. That means Gabe and Ollie could be innocent. These are also 50-50. Because there are 3 innocent people neighboring Isaac. Does that mean Gabe has to be innocent? No. Stop telling me what I can and can't know! Man! Do I have any information that tells me Ollie is innocent? No. Yeah, logically you don't have enough information. How about logically suck my coochie? How about that? Eat my clit game. Hi, Mississippi. What's poppin'? How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Welcome, welcome. Can we not do 2 tricky days back to back, you fucking game? So there are 3 innocent people neighboring Isaac. We got 2 of them. So Gabe and Ollie, 50-50. Karen and Peter, 50-50. Vera and Wanda, 50-50. So I guarantee that Tom is a criminal, but nothing's really pointing towards that. Criminal? Well, how is I supposed to know that? Well, Tom is apparently a criminal, and I have enough information to know that Tom is a criminal. There are as many criminal guards as there are criminal judges. 2 criminal guards. Sure, how'd you do it? How'd you do it, Gridra? I apparently somehow figured out Tom was a criminal. And to me, it just felt right that Tom was a criminal. It's like the hardest thing it makes you do. I already said you could tell me. So there's 2 criminal guards. How many judges do we have? 1 judge, 2 judge. That means Vera is definitely a criminal. And Wanda is innocent. You started making one corner like, if this is criminal, this other one has to be innocent. It marked basically all of them. Then check for inconsistencies. I still don't know how I was supposed to figure out that Tom was a criminal. Can we bump some Baba Is You? I don't want to do Baba Is You. Not after this. Oh, would you look at that? You had thought of a pun for this streak, but you forgot. GG's easy, Anise. Sometimes it takes like 3 different if-then cases. You take a screen cap of each case. Holy shit. That is a lot of work. God damn. There's many criminal guards as there are judges. Cool. There's an odd number of criminals neighboring Noah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. So it can either be 7 criminals neighboring Noah or 5 criminals neighboring Noah. Okay. Only one of the 2 innocents neighboring Rose to the right of Uma. We're done with that officially. But worst part is over. Now finish it. Only one of the 3 innocents neighboring Isaac is in column C. We're done with that already. Play some tracks from it, streamer. Oh, Baba Is You has music? Can I be honest? I have 0 recollection of Baba Is You having music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Baba Is You has music? Exactly. 2 of the 6 innocents on the edges are Rose's neighbors. So... There's an odd number of criminals neighboring Noah. There are 5 criminals neighboring Noah. Well, I'm glad seeing the criminals at least trying again. Okay, Ollie was 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these 2 has to be innocent, which means Frank is definitely a criminal. I guess we're still a bit on a holiday this time. Shit! You didn't give me any information! Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. Wait! Row 5 is the only row with exactly 3 criminals. That means Karen has to be innocent, because otherwise it'd be 3 criminals. Which means Peter is a criminal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly 6 of the innocents on edges are Rose's neighbor. 1, 2. Cool. There's an odd number of criminals neighboring Noah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My god, so it's not 50-50 criminals and 50-50 innocents? Because there's way more criminals this time around than there are innocents. Oh, if row 5 is the only one with exactly 3 criminals, Rose is a criminal. Does that mean Gabe is a criminal? Because this means that Noah has... Where's the Noah hint? Where's the Noah hint? Because it said... Wait, did it say Isaac or Noah has odd number? There's an odd number of criminals neighboring Noah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means Gabe is a criminal. God damn! Oh, does it tell me which ones I guessed incorrectly and which one I, like, lied on? Huh. Clues by Sam is mean. This one is so fucking mean. God damn. That's not a rule. Yeah, I just kind of assumed it was. Guess not. Hi, Foxkin. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We did it. We do it. Too much brain power for you. How do you think I feel? I mixed 2 shots of Bailey into my drink and I had a 3rd shot just to cheer the other one. Yeah, that was way too much for me. You know what? It's time to turn our brains off. It's time for Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty. Well, actually, I kind of have to pee first. I know just got here, Foxkin. I do apologize. You just woke up. Got a little morning. Hey, you know what'll keep you awake? A quick little BRB screen. I'm gonna go visit a save room. When I get back, we gaming. We violent gaming. We doing some Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty. In the meantime, sit back, relax, spam some emotes, play with some chat commands like boop, exclamation point boop, and have some fun. See you all in a minute. B.I.B.
Let's go. Yeah, he that beat, spit that fire, kill that beat. Pull that smoke and breathe that heat. DJ's gon' put that on repeat. Grind time, I hurt that street. This is work, it ain't no sleep. Push until your body weak. If you don't win, then you don't eat. Yeah, my crew don't know defeat. All we know is how to beat the brakes. Hard for anybody out there trying to stop the cheese. If nobody